Tonight, all eyes are on Newark as the champ returns to the ring in front of his home crowd.
You guys ready for it? Winner take all. Let's do this.
Just look at the electricity that's in this building right now.
Shakur Stevenson looks to captivate the audience and maintain his WBC lightweight title.
Look at Shakur, showing what he's all about.
While Artem harutyunyan seeks to upset the night and take his crown.
Oh my! What a shot that was!
This is Top Rank on ESPN.
It's always good to come home, and Shakur Stevenson has. Right here to Newark, New Jersey, where he grew up on Ali Boulevard, where his grandfather took him to the gym. And Wally and Shakur have taken the long ride to the top, and now yet another challenger steps up. Artem Harutyunyan, who was born in Armenia, moved to Hamburg, Germany, was a 2016 Olympic bronze medalist. And you see that smile, which represents also the confidence he has shown all week. Feeling that he can hurt Shakur Stevenson, that all the pressure is on the champ, and that he's very confident that he's prepared to have the night of his life. The guy who said Shakur has been out of character. I can smell the fear on him. Well, we'll find out about that one. Bud Crawford and Andre Ward are flanking Shakur Stevenson. As G Herbo will bring out the champ.
pounds, wearing black trunks. His record, 12 victories with 1 defeat. 7 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He captured a bronze medal for Germany at the 2016 Olympics. He is making his first attempt at a world title. From Hamburg, Germany, Artem, the original harutyunyan! Introducing out of the red corner, presented in association with Antonio Leonard Promotions, with head trainer Wally Moses. He weighed in at 134.1 pounds, wearing gray trunks with red trim. His record, perfect. 21 fights, 21 victories. 10 of those victories coming by way of knockout. 2016 U.S. Olympic silver medalist. He is the former WBO featherweight champion of the world. He is the former WBC, WBO, and Ring Magazine junior lightweight champion of the world. He is the reigning, defending WBC lightweight champion of the world from Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, the champion, Shakur Stevenson!
What's your mouthpiece? Okay, gentlemen, you both have your instructions. Obey my command at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Anything from here on up is good. Anything from here on up is good. Touch gloves. Let's go.
Shakur, when asked about Artem Harutyunyan, said, I don't sleep on anybody. I consider Artem to be a deadly weapon. Artem, Tim Bradley turned to us yesterday. He said, my mind is free, always positive.
Go.
That may be his mind, but his body and his gloves are opposite a guy that's flat out better than him. Convince me he's got a shot here.
He's an Olympic bronze medalist with 300 amateur fights. He understands how to deal with southpaws. He did well against Frank Martin when he did fight on a short notice. So I'm curious to see how he's going to be able to fight Shakur Stevenson, one of the best defensive fighters in the game. His approach in the fight, Tess.
That's his own loss, the fight against Martin. He took a knee late with a damaged eye. Said, listen, I was only in the U.S. for 4 days. I had very limited sparring for that Martin fight. Feels much better about what he put forth in the lead up to Shakur Stevenson.
Harutyunyan, the rhythm type of fighter, changes his distance in and out. Very fidgety to get in position, but that's how he does it. Gets in and out, scoots forward, lets his offense off. As of right now, keeping a safe distance, but at the same time trying to put pressure on Shakur. Nice right hand down to the body. He told us in the fighter meetings that that's going to be his money punch. Instead of trying to hit the head of Shakur, he wants to go downstairs to be able to land his right hand. And eventually he's going to come up with the left hook. And I anticipate also, Tess, a level change. Nice level change from Artem. That was an attempt right there with the left hook. I was just going to say that. He would level change, throw the hook, and then come behind with the right hand.
Among championship caliber opponents, Shakur Stevenson's opponent connect percentage is 16.7. That's best in the world. We will see what that number looks like for Harutyunyan as these early rounds develop.
I hope we don't have the same judges we had last fight.
You're still on fire. Everybody is. Wait till you get on social media tonight and get into the boxing world on social media and hear the reactions to the Shock Foster shock of losing by split decision to Robson Conceição. The night started with spectacular fireworks with Abdullah Mason's TKO, with Keyshawn Davis against Medueno, and then it just went off the cliff with the scoring of Conceição being awarded a world championship against Shakur Foster, who had defensive mastery in our co-feature.
He landed the more effective punches. You see Conceição couldn't even get in range to be able to land a punch.
We'll have plenty to say about that on the State of Boxing.
And Tess, you're seeing a similar thing from Shakur right now. Just he's in front of you, but he'll get out of range. You're seeing the defensive prowess right now, but not a whole lot of counterpunching. Now I wonder if these are the same judges that are going to give the person just coming forward throwing punches the round.
CompuBox says he's only landed 2 of those punches that he's coming forward with. End of 1. Here at the Rock in Newark, New Jersey, Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley calling the action of this championship fight. Shakur Stevenson's title defense against Artem Harutyunyan, who Shakur says, hey, Artem's got absolutely nothing to lose. It was a nondescript first round, as you can see, just 5 total punches landed.
Yeah, but you see,
said all the pressure's on Shakur.
Yeah, but you see how what Artem depends on. He depends on timing, footwork, rhythm for delivering his offense. I mean, he's a thinking fighter. You know, he's going to look both ways before he crosses that street. That's how he is. But he's also an aggressive fighter. He likes to assert himself in there and likes to put mental pressure on his opponents. He's trying to inch close. Again, the defense of Shakur is superior.
You see Shakur just with that upper body movement. Just get out of the way by 1 inch, 2 inches here or there. Now posting, trying to find that range, that southpaw stance.
Got 12 rounds of work. Shakur seems like he's taking his time, having a hard time finding Harutyunyan's rhythm. Again, a fidgety fighter.
Yeah.
Very smart in there as well.
Almost like a natural awkwardness.
Yes, he does. Very awkward. And you see him right there circle around to the weak side. Lets you know that he knows how to handle a southpaw. He gave Frank Martin all he can handle. He really did.
Trying to get that lead foot to the outside. He was trying to touch him with that jab to the body. Perhaps shoot the right hand down the middle.
Shakur got to be careful. He better be careful. He bagging up. He the champion bagging up. Artem just needs to let his hands go. So Shakur is playing the patient game. He's trying to get Artem to overcommit. Trying to be clean with his work. Shakur is he's not right now trying to assert himself. He's taking a look at Artem. It's the second round. And I just want to let everybody at home know that I do got my coffee.
Always good to be well caffeinated, Timmy. I know you're referencing what we saw back in November with the fight that was highly criticized with Shakur. Now he will say, hey, I was injured going into that fight. I did exactly what I needed to do to win a fight, no matter how much lack of entertainment and how much fan criticism was there to be had. Only 105 punches were landed in that De Los Santos Shakur fight. Tim Harutyunyan, fidgety, you said. Shakur and his grandfather, his trainer, Wally Moses, were discussing it after that second round. He says, listen, there's a lot of bouncing going around, but I think I can find him. And Wally just said to him, just stab him to the body. So we'll watch for that lead right hand and see if that jab can find the body to try to slow and contain Harutyunyan. Harutyunyan coming forward. Most of that blocked or slipped by Shakur.
All Shakur has to do is come forward. That's it. You got to get aggressive. Right now, Harutyunyan is aggressive. He's strong. So it'll take some time to wear down a bit. But all he has to do is pressure Harutyunyan. That's where he's weak. As long as he allows Harutyunyan to operate like this on the outside and get comfortable to set up his offense, he's going to struggle with him.
feet, guys. Watch your feet.
Again, Shakur not willing to engage at the moment.
There he comes
There he
forward.
is. There he initiate the offense there.
Left hand behind that southpaw jab. Able to block that effort from Harutyunyan.
You know, one of the things that Shakur, he stays true to himself. And Shakur is fine. The fight's going like this. He's okay with that. He told me, and if I said, well, what happens if the fight isn't you know, appealing to the fans? He says, I don't care. My objective is to go in there, win, and go home to my family. That's my objective, and I'm happy with that.
And what was that line he said to us yesterday about, I'm finally comfortable. I'm comfortable in the villain role. I wasn't ready before, but I'm fine being the villain.
Well, that explains it right there on the back of his trunks. Twitterson instead of Stevenson. He's riding with it.
On the back of his trunks.
He's riding with it. Shakur starting to put together an assault now.
That's a
big
good one,
shot.
too. Man, he put that right hand out there, and all of a sudden pulled the trigger on it, and the left came behind it. And once he finds that range, once he feels like he can fire off, this will not go well for Harutyunyan.
Harutyunyan's doing a good job, again, changing his rhythm up, not coming in the same way. Look at getting that lead foot outside of Shakur's to be able to set up his right hand. Now he's inching closer. Shakur, he's doing the right thing.
5 seconds.
And about half of that minute between rounds, even on the stools, got up right away, ready to get to work against Harutyunyan as we get in round number 4. But I want Timmy to take you back to round number 3. And the skill level from Shakur Stevenson, what he was able to do with that right hand and then the left hand behind it. Let's take a look back.
Just a lead hand, using a lead hand as a distraction. You don't always have to punch or shoot a jab with that lead hand. You can use it as a distraction. You see him right there, blinder, boom, no, yep, out of position. I see you committing, you step forward. There it is again, distraction, boom, boom, coming right down the middle. That's beautiful IQ right there from Shakur and skill.
And with that, he stepped up the offense a little more in round number 3. After nondescript first 2 rounds, 10 of 25 was Shakur Stevenson in that 3rd round. Went to the body on the inside against Harutyunyan.
Nice controls on the inside. You see Shakur manhandling Harutyunyan on the inside. Little by little, he's going to start putting more and more pressure on Harutyunyan. Again, he's not running. He's standing right directly in front of Harutyunyan.
Two-punch combination from Shakur.
Harutyunyan took it well, though. Good body shot by Harutyunyan. See, he got a plan, Tess. Harutyunyan has a plan. He's just not coming in there, not here to win. He does. He's digging downstairs. I haven't seen anybody pay that much attention to Shakur's body as much as Harutyunyan has just yet. And eventually, I think he's going to bring that right hand up top. He's going to try to catch Shakur sleeping. He's going to get him used to those body shots coming downstairs, and he's going to try to sneak him over the top with that right hand, the looping right hand. There it is. There was an attempt right there, Tess.
Left hand guard by Shakur was able to block that. And then he sends a left hand to the body right on the belt line. You heard Alan Huggins, the referee, saying that was good, but borderline.
Shakur again putting that mental pressure on Harutyunyan. Just walking him down, being in range, not getting hit. Harutyunyan right there does a good job of stepping out of range, stepping around Shakur, avoiding getting hit. And Shakur right now placing shots, clean shots right now.
sense that Shakur Stevenson knows where this thing is headed, little by little, against the awkward Harutyunyan. Watch when this ends, and he walks back, and he tells his corner, I'm going to stop him. I'm going to stop him. Mark Kriegel, how do you see it?
39-37, 3 rounds to 1. Shakur Stevenson. Listen, he's the bigger, stronger, younger guy. I'd like to see him start walking him down, Artem.
And then when Shakur spoke to his grandfather, his trainer, Wally, he said, yeah, if you just let your hands go, you are going to stop him.
You got to let your opposition weaken a bit. You know, when you feel them still strong, you still feel those punches on the gloves are still pretty heavy. You start paying attention downstairs, you start landing shots on them, you're putting pressure, again, that mental pressure, making Harutyunyan work when he doesn't want to work, making him having to think harder than ever by being as close as Shakur is, and making him throw and miss shots like that. Now, the only thing that's missing for Shakur, again, just as in the last fight, more counters. You're missing opportunities to counter Shakur. If he steps that up, the process is starting even faster. And that's the breakdown process. Look at the bolo. The bolo is there. He can dip it underneath with the left hand. It was there. But Shakur right now is slowly starting to walk forward, start trying to systematically break down the plan of Harutyunyan.
Oh, there's no doubt. Just look at the body position here in round number 5.
And that's where he thinks he's weak. He thinks he's weak downstairs, Tess. He told us in the fighter meeting, he said, and that's why he went through a lead-up. He was just like, I hope you've been doing your sit-ups. Because I think he saw something in the Martin fight. I think Martin hurt him down to the body.
You can see where that left hand gets targeted. Any chance that Shakur has. There's a short right hand up top. And then he splits the guard. Then he finishes down to the body.
He's in there fighting a ghost right now. Harutyunyan.
Good jab from Shakur.
Shot.
Interesting to see as Shakur has grown older and gone up in divisions, now 27 years old, but that fully evolved man strength of his. He's broadened out across the shoulders. You can hear the thud in the punches. And physical presence has clearly changed as the years have gone on.
How you feel now? You see the body shot taking effect now? Yeah. Okay, let's bring that jab. Yeah, now let's bring that jab behind us. You can land more body shot, right? Huh? Okay, so beat him with that jab and then knock his ass out. But I need you to pick up that fucking. Good. Now you see how you box in the jab? Good, good. I believe you. I believe you. Let's do it off that jab. Let's do it off that jab. Here. Here. One of y'all take the water. Okay. Look, concentrate. Get that jab going in that left hand.
Wow, that angle right there, he was able to land that shot. That jab, that lead hand was interesting for Shakur. Right on the inside, ooh, right underneath the lead hand of Harutyunyan.
And then a little something extra to the body.
Down to the body. Shakur is adamant he's going to stop Harutyunyan. He's in the corner telling his grandfather, he's saying, I'm going to stop him. Just be patient. He's wearing down a bit. I got time.
21 punches landed in that 5th round. That's a fight high. 15 of those were power punches.
How many times did he get hit?
Well, 8. Harutyunyan had 8 punches landed. Harutyunyan's only landing 16% of his total punches. Remember, when we started this fight, I said opponent connect percentage was 16.7%, number 1 in the world. He's at 15% right now as Harutyunyan.
You wonder why he's fighting Harutyunyan tonight? Because nobody else in the division wants to face Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, he's so boring. He's not that good. That's what everybody's saying, but nobody wants to fight him. Your favorite fighter does not want to fight him. Understand that. Is he running? Nope, he's right there in front of me.
What a good body shot that was. Three-punch combination. The left hand in the midst of it went to the body.
And he's sitting down on his shots too, Tess. Sitting down even harder on his punches.
Just
that
for the
maturity.
sport.
Yes, that maturity you're talking about.
That's a great shot overhead from our crew.
And look at the defense.
Right in front.
Right in front. Yeah, not
you
running.
said he's not running.
Hurt him with that body shot.
He hurt him with that body shot.
Yeah, he did.
That's why Harutyunyan reacted looking to the refs. He got him with that body shot.
This is what I was talking about at the beginning. He got to bag up Harutyunyan. You bag him up, he doesn't know what to do. Harutyunyan goes the distance on him. He's somewhat of a mid-range to outside fighter. Again, but he slowed down a bit. Those body shots have slowed those legs down. He's not bouncing around. He's not as fidgety as he once was. Now he in there. He on survival mode now. Shakur is going to catch up with him.
He knows it too. Shakur knows he's got him. Left hand to the body. He's doing damage to the body. Harutyunyan's effort blocked. Short left hands on the inside from the champion.
Shakur's a real pro. Don't rush the process. Take your time. He knows, he has experience. He understands when his man is weakening. You saw the same thing with Tank. It's the same IQ with Tank. Tank slowly allowed Martin to wear himself down. And then what did he do? He took him out. The only difference is Shakur doesn't have that one-punch power as Tank does. But he has better defense.
A very strong round by Shakur Stevenson.
And look, listen, he's got.
Brilliant stuff by Shakur Stevenson right here. Stepping back, getting out of range, took that right hand, but that left hand has been money for him. On the outside, mid-range, staying close to his opposition, putting that mental pressure again on his opposition. Being close enough to be able to land shots like this and evade punches at the same time. One of the most frustrating things as a fighter to having to deal with across from you.
Now you look at those CompuBox numbers, but let me just focus in on the last two rounds where he has landed 32 power punches. He was 21 of 40 overall in that last round. He is in control. A couple of rounds ago, he walked back to his corner and said, I'm going to stop him. You get the sense that that's coming sooner rather than later.
Stay right there, stay right there.
He said that after the fourth round. And then look at the punches by round and the effectiveness of landing. 21 and 21. Now here comes round number 7.
Harutyunyan's trying to change things up now. He's starting to get his little bounce back. Trying to be a little bit more deceiving with his offense. But Shakur is not buying it. Still paying attention downstairs.
Mark Kriebel, what are they saying in the corner of Shakur Stevenson?
Wally Moses said, hey, listen, this guy does not like backing up, and he don't like it to the body. We keep on with that. We're going to stop him.
And to your point, Mark, 27 body connects for Shakur Stevenson. 14 in the last 2 rounds.
Shakur anticipated that looping right hand.
And that's the left hand that came, right?
Yeah, then he came right, trying to split it with the right hand, with the left hand, excuse me, down the middle.
Speaking of splitting with the left hand down the middle, good camera work by our crew right there. Harutyunyan's right hand's blocked again.
He pulls back inches to make them shots.
Oh, there was a body shot right on the hip, really, with the left hand. Harutyunyan firing back, trying to stay game.
Shakur showing his physicality on the inside, standing firm, not being moved like a mountain. Whoa, what a big shot.
Short left hand. Harutyunyan backs up.
Good body shot right there from Harutyunyan. Returning
2 in a row from Stevenson.
Returning the favor, Tess. Yeah, you wonder how many more body shots Harutyunyan is going to be able to take. Good offensive assault right there. Not a whole lot landed, but I like the offense. I like the assertiveness from Harutyunyan.
Shakur is tracing that line, following him back, hunting down his prey. Right hand went to the body that time. 1-2, straight left hand.
And where is he? Directly in front of him.
Sweeping left hand.
In complete control.
Watch your feet, watch your feet.
It's all done with his eyes, Tess. Again, I talk about IQ.
Pick it up.
Good shot.
Let's listen in to Shakur Stevenson and his grandfather.
How you feel? Huh? Okay, you know when you dabbing this nigga, he ain't giving nothing back, right? All right? I know he's trying to survive, to make it easy. So look, don't leave out and let him go to your left, okay? And look, if he go around and get... We got more, don't worry about it. Okay? Now look, keep using your gun. Stop hooking him off the gas, stop using the hook. He's going.
Inside game right here. Shakur Stevenson comfortable inside the pocket in that shell type defense. Good defense right there. Look at Shakur having fun. Made that left hand miss by inches. Good defense from Shakur, of course. I would love to see a little bit more offense. I want to see him ramp it up a bit. He has Harutyunyan exactly where he wants him now. He slowed down a bit. He's directly in front of him. Start placing more and more shots on him.
He touches him to the body. That has been the target.
That's one thing that's not really assertive. You see Shakur, his plan is to get it inside and go down to the body, but he needs to be more assertive with his jab. He'll be able to set up even more offense off his jab. Because you're going to occupy him with that jab. You're going to move him with that jab. You're going to have control of him when you hit him with that jab.
Well, such a good sense of range, doesn't he? When you see that upper body
He's the best at it.
It's like just enough.
Yeah, he's the best at it.
And then never puts himself out of position to fire off either.
Again, if he starts putting his combinations together, maybe one or two, just like that, it'd be a lot more attractive. He's walking him down now.
Trying to corral Harutyunyan. Harutyunyan circling out to his right.
Well, the thing is, he's trying to get Harutyunyan to work. And Harutyunyan is like, no, I'm not going to work.
Yes, because he knows the results if he does.
Exactly. But again, he's trying to get him to expand some of that energy, to break him down even more. And once he does that, then he's going to try to sight the gas tank even more by digging downstairs on him.
Oh, that went to the body, that right hand.
Hands free, punch it out.
Shakur staying right on top of him.
Stop, okay? Watch one and run, okay? Let's go.
See the wear and tear on Harutyunyan. his first challenge for a world title.
Good shot.
Good job, good job.
How you feel? Look, okay, look. Can we attack this guy one round? I know, but listen. So look.
He said go to the right.
Right.
He said go to the left.
I know. Okay, but he only gonna go to his right a short bit, okay? But now, when he start going away, start hitting him with that banana when he's trying to get around it. And the ribs and then the hip. All right? Don't throw it to the head. Throw it at the ribs and ready to come with the hook when he go. Like when he go around the corner, throw the hip here and bring the hook, let him run into the hook.
There's our dear friend, one of the greatest to ever do it, Andre Ward, but Crawford also sitting ringside tonight to watch a guy they have mentored, a guy who's like a little brother to them, Shakur Stevenson. This lightweight division with Shakur, Tank Davis, with Lomachenko. Of course, Tank and Loma widely reported deep in negotiations for a unification bout later this year.
Shakur got to figure out a way to get this guy up out of here, man. He does. I mean, he has to start putting more offense together. Harutyunyan is starting to move away a bit. But he needs to put more, he needs to be more assertive with his offense. Take a little bit more risk to entertain these fans. That's just what I believe. Now, if he's comfortable with just doing this, that's one thing, but you want to say you that guy, and you want people to believe it, you got to do things like that.
Well, let's see if he does do those things here. Round number 9.
What we say, just don't talk about it, that you got to show us.
He keeps wrapping that right hand around under that elbow to the body. He's been looking at the left hand to the body throughout, but now the right hand getting involved. There it is again. Finishing that 4-punch combination with the right hand to the body. A little bit of separation and a straight jab to split the guard. Goes underneath to the body with the left hand.
The short shot,
solid short shot combination.
Got to continue to get more consistent with that work.
Oh, there's the left hand to the body.
All right, Harutyunyan's he's on the track meet. He's the one with the track shoes now, right?
Harutyunyan trying to survive Shakur here. Another body shot, good combination from Stevenson. Minutes ago in round 9.
That's it. Just get more consistent. You don't have to be all the punching power. No, just keep touching them, touching them, touching them. That has an effect as well. There it is. That's how you do it. Harutyunyan right now fighting back. See, Harutyunyan, he don't want to get stopped. He's fighting back. And now he's bagging off Shakur with this offense.
Yeah, it's actually his best defense, is simply throwing like that.
Just pick it up. You okay? All right. Just pick it up, okay? All right, okay. Let's go.
See, but now Harutyunyan just worked. Now Shakur got to come back with his offense now. That's how you do it. He just got throwing a ton of punches. Now it's your turn. There you go. Let's see if Harutyunyan, if he returns anything now.
Jetzt kommt Runde 10. Atmen. 3 Runden für deinen Traum. 3 Runden für deinen Traum. Leber und Kopf zusammen. Super Runde. Hey, hallo? Der Haken hat getroffen. Ich hab gedacht, nach dem paar Angriffen, du jetzt kaputt. Kannst du nicht dominate this motherfucker.
And just hit him with some kisses and brothers. But listen, stop standing straight up, okay? And stop there and sit a little bit and give him some swag in there. Okay? Go to your swag temple, all right? Dominate.
There's Bud Crawford. Pound for pound elite. Recent welterweight dominator. Errol Spence last summer in a big fight on August 3rd at 154 pounds. Mark Kriegel in that last round. It was the first round where Harutyunyan hit double-digit connects. He had 12 punches landing against Shakur Stevenson. How do you have it?
89-82. Harutyunyan with 1 round to start. But he showed me something that last round. He's not going to go so easy.
No, he is not.
Oh, nice uppercut on the inside by Harutyunyan.
What's on the belt line?
Again, I mean, if you don't do enough offense or enough work and make him pay, then he's going to start getting more confidence. Harutyunyan is there. He's saying, man, you're not going to take me out. You're not going to show me the door. Okay, I'm going to be right here in your grill. He's gaining more confidence. Shakur got to start putting his punches together if he's going to get this stoppage. It's been dominant performance, but if you want to look spectacular, you got to get that stoppage. Harutyunyan is still strong. He's still strong.
He is.
My goodness.
Listen, it's a game effort. He's missing most of them, or having them blocked by that cross left hand by Shakur. But he is spirited. Mark, what can you tell us about the corner of Artem?
Well, there's some very succinct advice from him. You're not going to win on points. Forget about everything. Forget about technique. Go with your heart.
He has shown plenty. Straight left hand from Shakur splitting the guard.
Yeah, if Shakur gets, it's going to be hard. It's going to be real hard to get the stoppage now. It really is. He had softened him up a bit a few rounds ago, but right now, Artem believes. He believes he belongs now. And he's starting to come on. Good shot.
Wally Moses, the trainer of Shakur Stevenson, told him before this round, if you use your jab more, you will get rid of him. Tim, you said that a few rounds ago.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just walking him down. He's not giving him anything. You know, the shot that you don't see is the one that hurts you.
And a blinding jab would do that. There he posts with that southpaw right hand.
Again, Shakur getting hit more because he's trying to force the knockout.
Listen, have fun. I know. Listen. I ain't talking about we don't know what the. Hey, you'll stop him if you keep the punch on him. He'll be ready to break. But you see, he keep punching more. He keep punching. This guy can't out punch you though. It don't matter, man. I tell you, we don't know how that shit looks to them bitches. I'm saying, no, I want you to be. Alright, just get this. Hey, I want to. No, put the button. I'm not talking about that. Just sit down and get a little bit more.
That was a very interesting exchange between Wally, grandfather trainer, and Shakur. Of Wally saying, listen, I want the punch output up. You get the sense that Wally is mirroring some of the things you're saying, Tim. In terms of just wanting to see more offense.
He missed his window. He missed his window. It was a few rounds ago. You saw Artem. You saw seeing him weaken a bit. He was taking more shots, standing in play. Now he's caught a second win. He's comfortable with the power that Shakur is doing. Shakur got to just let his hands go a little bit more. Be more offensive-minded. That don't mean don't pay attention to defense because you don't want to get hit at the same time. But you either got to create your offense off your jab test, catch and shoot. There's other ways to be able to open your opponent up. Touch, touch, boom. You know, changing the cadence up a bit. But Shakur, again, he's marching forward. But he's not changing up things. And I think that's the difficulty he's having, being able to open up a guy like Harutyunyan. Man, this got to be your fans, your own fans are booing you. Tess, I ain't never had to go through that, ever. I don't know how I would feel if my own fans sitting in
Are they booing him, or are they booing the fact that it's round 11 and they thought if he stepped it up, they would have got rid of him?
Exactly.
They're doing the style of fights that it's turned into at this point.
I don't know if it's the style. I don't know if it's the style of fight.
They support him and love coming out for him.
It's just they expect
a statement.
Yes, they expected him to get rid of.
As he said, tonight is about reminding people that I'm that guy.
Yeah, Shakur doesn't have that one-punch power like a Tank Davis has. So his knockouts are going to come. It's going to be more than a cumulative type effect. But he still, again, he has to accumulate more damage, and he hasn't seemed to be able to do that as often as he wants to.
I'm really curious to hear what happens with trainer and fighter at the end of this 11th round. If Wally backs off, or if he suggests that he goes for it. Let's listen in.
I know. Look.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Production Center, we go to the 12th
triple your jab to get hit.
Banana, what are you doing?
The bill dismissed. But keep up, throw it at his chest this time. The brother hit the chest and then throw it at his chest. We know we don't want to get knocked out. So listen. Right. So look. Start doubling and tripling the jab. How you slide in on the gut, start sliding on an angle on the chest. Alright? Okay? Go have fun. Don't worry about that. Give me. That's all I need.
So the exchange was, I know you want a knockout, but he's just trying to survive right now.
Good job.
It's true. It really is, and he's in there with a seasoned fighter. And when I say seasoned, you have 300 amateur fights. You're a pro. You're a pro already.
159 to 68 is the connect advantage. Harutyunyan's landed only 17% of his total punches thrown. Stevenson's landed 40%.
It's a clinic, Tess. A boxing clinic. Without no running. He didn't run. He probably could have put his punches together more, but as far as his accuracy when he wants to really land, he has. He's going down to the body. He's staying close. Now he's getting back on his jab.
Right hand to the body from Harutyunyan.
Yeah.
Shakur patiently just stays in the pocket looking for an opportunity.
But you see Harutyunyan, he's defensively responsible. He's not trying to get hit with anything either.
that back power hand. Combination and finishes with the right hand upstairs. Best work in these later rounds.
Yeah, but he got to do more. They got to stay consistent. That's the only way. That is the only way.
Reminder that we will have all the news and analysis, a recap of the entire evening on the state of boxing coming up on ESPN. Plus SportsCenter follows right here on ESPN. And I believe that Abdullah Mason's going to make a short visit on the state of boxing to discuss his TKO victory tonight that has everybody buzzing. Artem harutyunyan is going to go the distance with Shakur Stevenson. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the judges and wrap up the evening with Shakur Stevenson's title defense here at home in New Orleans. We'll get you right back to SportsCenter in a moment. Shakur Stevenson with a 170-74 connected advantage. Mark Kriegel, I assume your scorecard holds the same as it was tracking?
119, 109, plus a couple of boos, however you want to interpret those.
All right, let's get the official scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds here inside the Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Mark Lyson has it 119-109. Guido Cavalieri 118-110. And Lynn Carter 116-112. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still, WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson.
We're going to get you to SportsCenter in a second. We're also going to remind you that the state of boxing is coming up on ESPN+. We'll have all the post-fight analysis, go through the entire evening, some incredible highlights with Abdullah Mason, and he will join us live. Shakur Stevenson retains his WBC lightweight world championship. Here, SportsCenter right now.
Ronnie James with his first points as a Los Angeles Laker 17-footer. Perfect.